envisioned a better way to close out the regular season, not just for your seniors, but for the team as a whole?
Yeah, I was really proud of our effort today, and the fact that we got really good contributions from the three guys who won't ever play here in the Bradley Center in a Marquette uniform again is certainly gratifying. I thought JJ got us off to a great start in the game. I thought Luke was really solid throughout, and then Creighton made some big plays for us. And those three guys were a big part of the win. And having participated in a senior night myself, senior nights take a little extra. They mean more. And for these guys to go out with a win, I was really happy for them.
Obviously a big night for the seniors, but your freshmen also played well, and Sam specifically came up with 7 rebounds, kind of doing all the things that he does, a couple nice blocks, and he altered a lot of shots tonight. He was really good around the rim. How far has he come this year?
Sam's one of the best freshmen in the league. I mean, again, I don't know if he'll be recognized as such in terms of all rookie league, but I thank my lucky stars every day he's on our team. Kid's a winner, and I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. He makes a lot of plays on the basketball court that put your team in a better position to win the game.
Coach, a quick question first. Did you know Luke was going to propose?
I did not. I wanted to thank the students for coming out. We asked for a great show of support on this final night, and they certainly did so. And, I also want to recognize our sports marketing department. They've done a great job, throughout the season of, filling the Bradley Center and creating a good atmosphere. I thought we had a really good atmosphere tonight. But when I was walking back after thanking them, Luke said, "Hey, Coach, I'm going to propose to my girlfriend." I didn't really know what to say. I said, "Okay, here's the mic," and he did it. And thankfully she said yes, because that would have been a real mess.
Hey, what does this win do for your NCAA tournament resume?
No idea. I have no idea. That's other people decide that. Our job is to continue to get better. Our next game, and our focus is on the Big East tournament. I'm proud of my team's accomplishments so far. Whether or not we make the NCAA tournament is in the hands of other people. Our job is to win the next game.
Coach, 10 wins for the first time since 2012-13, first time since the league realigned. Plenty of goals still left here, but how big is it in terms of being able to get more confidence into your players as tournament play continues?
Well, the big thing is we're getting better, and numbers and wins. I mean, obviously everybody wants to win. The thing that we've talked about for the last month is getting better, and our guys have done that. I think our guys have had an incredibly mature approach to practice. I think they've come together as a team, a true team, not just a bunch of guys wearing the same jersey. And as a result, we've played some of our best basketball. And at this time of the year, this is the time where you want to be playing your best basketball. And so our focus can't change. We need to continue to approach each day with a growth mindset and an improvement mindset. And I think everything else will take care of itself.
You mentioned that playing really well recently. You win 4 of your last 5 games, and that's what puts you in this position. Go back to that point. The team had kind of struggled going into that point, and now they've turned it around. The consistency seems to be the big difference. What, beyond just the lineup and the small tweaks, did you have to change with this team to get them to where they are now, where they're playing like they are?
I think sometimes in teams that I've been on, it's the realization of, you know what, guys, this is what we have to do in order to win. And where the team looks in the mirror and takes ownership for what needs to be done. And so, really the players deserve the credit. Those are the guys who are preparing in a mature fashion. Those are the guys who are playing for one another and not just with one another. And those are the guys who are winning the games. And so our players deserve a lot of credit. My job is just to remind them that there's more basketball to be played, and we still are not as good as we're capable of being.
Not to steer it away from the big picture here, but I mean, you mentioned it in your opening statement that JJ gave you a big lift there. I guess Did you know that coming in, that maybe he would have some opportunities based on what they might try to take away, or did he just go with the flow and get into a rhythm?
Well, I thought he was really aggressive. And, I thought he had a very aggressive mindset to start the game, and fortunately, that aggressive mindset paid off into, almost a big individual scoring run, which was great. I could sense in JJ's practice, I could sense in his face, because he's a guy you can kind of read just by looking at him, that he was really ready to play, and our team needed him to be really ready to play, and he delivered.
When we're talking about this team's three-point weapons, JJ normally isn't one of the names we talk about early on, but 4-7, he had a really hot start. Were you happy with his shot selection?
Yeah, especially in the first half, I was happy with it. I thought he was open, and when JJ has his feet set, he's a good shooter, and when he's taking high-quality shots, he's a guy who he can shoot a good percentage, and I thought he did that, especially in the first half.
When it comes to, Grant mentioned it earlier, but your freshman Marcus almost came up with a triple-double. Did you sense that he was being a little bit more aggressive when it came to rebounding and just hustle plays today?
I just thought Marcus played with great grit, and one of the improvements I think Marcus is making is in his decision-making. He had 9 assists, 3 turnovers today. I think last game he had 4 assists, no turnovers. So in the last 2 games, you're talking about a guy with 14 assists, 3 turnovers for somebody who's been primarily a scorer his whole life. And so it's an area you can point to and say, he's improved in that area. But I thought he played with great grittiness. He had a huge rebound in the second half when, I don't know if it was one of their big guys, where he went up and got the ball. Now, he's on the line at the end of the game. You never think he's going to miss a free throw. It's like you never see that, but he played his tail off.